Hello, hello, hello. Checking in with Blck Sn by Rebecca Roanhorse. Chapter 17 to most of 21. So a little hop skip today. I've been working hard on Edgar Rice Burroughs, so I only got a little bit of this done today. So it's good in these sections because we're getting kind of two groups of two for four narratives, but they're two groups of two. So we're getting the one with Rohan and the warrior guy, the Carrion Crow warrior guy on the other side. So we're getting to see both of their perspectives on this thing where the Carrion Crows really do not like these priestess because they unleashed basically a purge on them a generation ago. And indeed, there is a cult that basically is advocating for extremist cult that's advocating for kind of like violent overthrow, and they actually come to the warrior guy through one of the stable hands who the guy is known from, like, his childhood, saying, like, come and you teach us the warrior way, kind of, to be able to fight and attack them. And he's like, no, not going to do that. We need to do this kind of legally, justice-wise. It's like not through violence. All that would happen is we'd start teaching you guys stuff, and then we'd have another long night of the long knives kind of thing, where they would just kill us all again, kill them all again, innocents and the guilty. So he turns this down. And then we go to Rohan. I'm saying Rohan, whatever it is, and they're like, getting the looks of, like, kind of pure hatred from the warrior guy, because he still does not like these people. He does view them as kind of the sun priest and the killers around her. And gives her, like, really dark looks. But he actually comes up to kind of say, thank you for doing a good job at the thing. And she's like, we know what happened before was wrong, and we want to make it right. And he says, it's like, you're surprising. You're not like the other priest that the head priest that we had before. And she reaches out to touch him, and then there's some kind of assassination attempt again. Something happens. There's blood everywhere. They yank her away, kind of a la The President's in Danger, yank her away, kind of bundle her off. And she's like, stop, wait, but it's too late. And there's like fighting going on and stuff like that. And there's blood all over her mask. And it's like, somebody died, and we don't know who yet. So there's that. We've got that. Then we've got Serapio and the blind mystic dude, and we've got Gleand. Oh, I'm gonna have to. I wrote down phonetics of this. So I'll have to see the ship's captain. And they're kind of flirting, and they're kind of having, like, he's staying up with her at night while she kind of uses her powers to kind of get them through the ocean, because it's like, they would just wear out the guys too quickly if it was paddling day and night. So she does the paddling she moves them with her song at night, and he sits up with her, and they're getting kind of like a bonding thing going. Unfortunately, big storm comes, hammers the hell out of them. A couple of her men go overboard, and she, without not even really particularly thinking about it, dives in. And suddenly she's got basically kind of fish eyes, and is going down, cuts one man loose, and is kind of going after the other one, who unfortunately is probably dead. He's unconscious at very least, but she's like kind of losing things, but she opens her mouth and she takes in water, but suddenly it's okay and she's fine, and she pulls what's probably the dead guy up onto the boat. Comes up, and there's this flash of fins of like scales and a heavy thump, and what we find out later when she sees the guys looking at her and saying Teva, Teak, and this time they're saying Teak, and it's a curse. It's like it's disgust, and she gets clobbered on the back of the head. And when she wakes up, she's in with Serapio, in the enclosure on the boat, and she's like, "You don't remember what happened?" It's like she was half fish, and she had gills, and they're like, the guys are basically now are all like, "Well, we should just kill her. We should like maybe cut out her tongue, or we should just kill her, or we should kill both of them." It's like it's not looking good. And then to top that, the chef guy dies of whatever plague-like thing he's got, and they dump him overboard, and now they're coming for her. It's like, oh boy. And he says, like, she's like, oh no, now they need us. Now they need us. It's going to be okay. And he's like, nah, I don't think so, because he's been hearing them, and they're very accurate, because of he's got better hearing than she does because of training and, necessity. And he's like, though, he takes a little bit of his some medicine from his pouch and says, like, stall them, help is on the way, which I assume means he's going to warg into some birds or something like that. So yes, that's what's happening with Blck Sn. I'm liking the kind of the pairing of the two. It's not like we have 4 different storylines. We have 2 storylines, but with 2 viewpoints on the same story, on each storyline. So that's kind of, I like that. It gives us a little bit of a richer picture of what's going on in these worlds. All right, more videos later.